here we go for the final match in this session. Jeon Jihee and Georgina Pota have stepped up.
Jeon Jihee had better results in round 3 compared to previous rounds. She'll be feeling good going into round 4, trying to build on the momentum.
And here's the Hungarian, Georgina Pota, currently ranked at 32 in the world, but she's been considerably higher than that, up at 14. Right-hander taking the ball early, prefers to play with her backhand when it gets to the business end of the set. So let's see if Jeon Jihee tactically can move that ball out wide. And it's still Winnie Che, that's our umpire for this final match in the session.
Time. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Georgina Pota has adapted as well as her teammate Dimitriotov, as she was also playing in the European Championships just days ago.
The trademark Georgina Pota backhand serve.
Love one.
Served her well all those years ago as a junior. She's had to work on other little areas of her game to try and progress to being one of the top senior European women in the game. And you were here, Ashley, for round 3. So what was the difference from Jeon Jihee in the round 3 compared to round 1 and 2? What was she doing differently to get the win on the scoreboard?
Well, you can see she's just relaxed more into the system, taking her time to adjust to the new rules of T2 longer than some of the other players. And a lot of that, being able to build on the momentum, is very important. Getting that first win, that first point on the board in round 3, gave her that momentum, relaxed, playing more aggressive. And she'll want to reverse this result from round 2 when these players met, with Pota coming out the victor 3-1 in that affair. Now, we've seen this happen to Jihee before, getting an early lead only to lose it slightly. She has to keep building, at least taking one of these points off service, but doesn't. Now she's only 2 points clear of Georgina Pota.
That's a good put away crash flick from Pota. Getting her wrist right through the ball there.
Well, it's like you said earlier, Gavin, that a lot of people automatically think there's not much spin in the women's game, and Georgina Pota herself always gets pegged as a flat hitter, but we can see here our first open up is heavy with spin.
6-5.
The left-handers as well are able to get to the Pota forehand a little bit more easily than right-handers. Just be interesting to see the stats over Pota's career on how many times she's beaten some of the top left-handed players in the world. I fancy that it's probably less than the percentage of right-handers that she's beaten.
Well, I suppose another key area of that is the percentage will be a lot different because there are more right-handed players in the world and very few left-handed players.
Wonderful over rally there. Some great slow motion shots. And another very good put away. Fast fade out to the Pota, wide forehand. That's what she's looking to do. From 5-love down at the start of the set, Georgina Pota would have taken this scoreline.
Seen this time and time again, unfortunately, from Jeon Jihee, getting that early lead, only to lose in the later exchanges. Well, that'll keep your Groskopf a little bit happier. Now, Team JJ are only 13 to 12 in the lead.
Come on. Players, please come back.
Interestingly enough, the previous score lines for these matches, the last few have been Team JJ 16 to 12 in the winning stage and 13 apiece.
So many of these matches are very closely contested. It's now up to Jeon Jihee to keep her team in the lead.
Love 2.
Jeon Jihee just not adapting to the long push of Georgina Pota. Probably expected the push to come half long and she would have time, but the ball coming deeper than she expected.
Yeah, good table tennis all round there. Both girls playing some high speed stuff. Cross courts, diagonals.
It's another opening lead for Jeon Jihee. Let's see if she can maintain.
That's a heavy weight of shot there. Really rotating through the ball, getting that power and energy that's needed on it.
1-5.
We have 16 minutes left now in this first session of 2.
2-5.
It's better from Pota, better placement of service. seen similar to set number 1. Georgina Pota crawling back. Now you've got to think, will Jeon Jihee be getting deja vu, going, oh, I've been here again? Or will she have the mental strength to keep pushing, try to get over the line?
If you're going to push the ball, you better do it properly, and that's exactly what the Hungarian did there. Laced the ball long, chopped right underneath it. Tough for anyone to lift that. And again, that fast fade, an important part of the match. Very important tactic for Jeon Jihee. Getting rid of the rugby ball and coming back with a normal table tennis ball for this service delivery.
Better from Jeon Jihee. A little bit of a slow reaction from Georgina Pota though. Usually she's really quick over the table. Short, compact strokes. All credit to Jeon Jihee though. She's mixing her first open up attack. Different places around the table, trying to keep Georgina Pota guessing. Not letting her get into any sort of rhythm.
6-9.
So here we go, the business end of this set. And again, the fast forehand fade, not an easy shot. Fast, flat hit there, really. Straight through the spin. And then one of Samsonov's nets.
Pota, advantage of serving. Let's see what she can do. Obvious tactic ticking over here. Heavy backspin serve, so Jeon Jihee can't flick, can only touch back. So Pota can absolutely lace the ball with backspin.
Timeout.
And it's one of the world's latest timeout calls.
Really proving maybe Jeon Jihee has a little bit of indecision in her mind. Not knowing whether to call the timeout or not. Proves to be and proves to need that she needs a timeout.
Credit to her. If there is that little bit of indecision, then that timeout should clear her mind a little bit now.
9-10.
She'll be absolutely set on what she wants to do now in this point.
Roskopf signaling there to the bench. She's got to absolutely cut this ball.
Woohoo! Here we go. It's 10-all. Wow. So it's sudden death, ladies and gentlemen, to see who picks up this crucial second game.
11-10.
Wow.
Second game
There
to
it was.
Jeon of Team
Jeon Jihee.
Match break.
Low service, Pota looking to flick it, and it was a Samsonov net and out. So there we go. We're now at one set apiece. And I think that's probably about right from what we've seen so far.
Yep, Jeon getting the lead in the first 2 games, but coming out currently at 1 set apiece. Now that it's all level, the players will come back to the table, change ends, and let's see who can get the
Players change
advantage
sides.
of taking the lead.
Third game. Pota to serve. Love all.
I hope the players are appreciating the music as much as we are here in the commentary box. So here we go, it's Pota to get us underway in game
Love
3.
1. Love.
I'm not sure what page that comes out in the table tennis textbook. The running backhand block. Wonderful shot.
2-1.
I wonder who fancies a Team JJ Ross a 14-all draw. I wonder who would go for that right now.
Well, I think Roscoff will go for that right about now. Good play from Pota. Quick exchanges over the table. This is the game that she is good at.
3-all.
Pota style suiting the quicker exchanges. Jeon Jihee just needing a little bit more time on the forehand side.
4-3.
And that was a good link up there between serve and first shot after the serve.
3-5.
Quite deceptive placements there. Subtle changes in service direction from the Jeon Jihee racket.
Well, it's all tight in the T2 cavern. 1 apiece. 5-4.
6-4.
Little look over the net just to see Georgina Pota was standing there and in what position she is. So she can think about the service delivery.
The better close forehand of the table from Jeon Jihee. Shortening her stroke down, using the power of Pota.
4-8.
High risk flick there from her commentating position. You could see when she made contact with that flick that the ball was actually
4-8.
lower than the net.
Better serving from Pota. Still within a chance to win this game.
8-6.
2 good serves. A decent follow-up there on her second serve in the sequence. And now it's 8 points to 6. Still in favour of Jeon.
8-6.
Let's see if she keeps mixing up her service placements. It's very high
9-6.
level there, the way she was able to find the very corner of the table.
Clever from Georgina Pota, taking a little bit more time, waiting a little bit, playing the ball a little bit higher, a little bit deeper into the Jeon Jihee racket.
7-10.
See the pressure starting to mount, looking quickly to your Groskopf as soon as she missed.
Still fascinated at how she's able to take the ball so early, Georgina Pota. That ball's hardly bounced
10-8.
there. And dunk. Straight back at her opponent.
Third game to Jeon of Team JJ.
Well played again. Jeon Jihee just holding her nerve like she did at the end of the second set. And she's now created a very useful lead indeed. Confirmation for us there, that third set. 11 points to 8.
挺好，挺好啊！简单用简单的方法打复杂的球，不要想太多啊。
Time. Stop clock. Both players, warning for time delaying. Please come back quicker. Fourth game.
Wow.
Jeon to serve. Love all.
Winning shape, little warning for both players. We don't see that very often, especially in the cavern. So
Love.
let's get on with it, ladies. We've only got 5 minutes left. It's been a fascinating first encounter though. Team Rossi, Team JJ
Love 2.
producing some fabulous table tennis for us all to witness.
Love 3.
Better from Jeon Jihee. Currently looks like she could reverse the score from when these two met before. Was Georgina Pota coming out the victor with 3 games to 1 in that one. If Jeon Jihee is to win this game, it means she has reversed the score.
Very good the way she's able to turn and rotate through that ball. Change the direction at the last second with her wrist.
Pota struggling slightly now with the variation of play Jeon Jihee is creating. It's nice to see Jeon Jihee though being a little bit more positive than she was in the previous stages of T2. Coming to grips with the new system.
You get that first win, you start to relax and play the table tennis that you know and everyone else knows you're capable of.
Six, 2.
The knowledgeable Rossi bench there, appreciating that.
4-6.
lifted by the bench. What do you reckon?
I believe so. You gotta lift your performance when you've got Jörg Roskopf, Dmitry Ovtrov, Paul Drinkel, Elisabetta Samara, Cheng Yi-Ching, and Liu Dingshu on your team.
7-5.
If they're getting off your feet, you gotta get your feet moving.
Seven, 5.
1 minute and 40 seconds now. Only going to have another 6 or 7 points left in us here.
8-5.
Wonderful changes of play. She was so predictable when I was commentating on her matches in round 1 and 2. Not this time.
5,
Clever
9.
serving from Jeon Jihee, trying to invite Georgina Pota to flick off her forehand, and it hasn't been paying off, so it's a clever tactic. Well, if Jeon Jihee wins this next point, we'll have a kill zone.
Smooth as that. So yeah, this is interesting. 30 seconds of play.
11-6.
And there we go.
Fourth game.
Ladies and gents, we are
To Jeon
We're in
of
another
Team
kill zone.
JJ.
We've
Up
had
next,
many
kill
so
zone
far.
game.
The most exciting, obviously, was Vladimir Samsonov against Paul Drinkel. It went the whole way in the kill zone, right to 5 points to 4 for the Belarusian. We'll see what's going to happen this time.
要放松，紧张击球完了放松啊，这样子蛮好的球。现在庄智渊都讲了，你台北回来以后的球就刮目相
What
看
we。think as well, as soon as this kill zone's finished, you're going to see Vladimir Samsonov rush from his bench, run over to the table and quickly take the net away. No one's going to see it though. The lights are going to be turned off, lights are going to come back on, and there's not going to be a net there anymore.
You'll only see it back when Samsonov
Kill
dons
zone
the
game.
table
First to 5
tomorrow.
points. Pota to serve. Love all.
So here we go then. Hungarian in service again. She's picked up that rugby ball. Get rid of it.
Ball selectors must be sweating today. A lot of balls being rejected from the players.
And she did choose the right one.
Love.
Net edge to start.
Love 2.
Bencher loving that one.
Even Samara with her really iced up neck there. She's up and off the bench. Great to see.
1,
Well played,
2.
Jeon Jihee. Right off the bounce, taking it early again.
One, 2.
As scrappy a rally as you'll get here in the cavern. Look at that, the way that sailed up. Woo! Anyway, 2 points apiece. We're back to the familiar Pota backhand serve.
2, 3.
Jeon Jihee taking the lead in the kill zone. 3
Timeout.
points to 2.
1 minute.
Timeout by Jörg Roskopf.
It's okay. The return was okay.
Do you
yeah, so
reckon the
mix it up
tactics
with
are from
short, half long?
young Jorg?
Gotta think that
You start
he has to urge the Georgina Pota to get in first, heavy spin, or that either absolutely lace the ball to Jeon Jihee.
Service, and after you can attack off.
Try not to flick.
To do the service, so you can attack. Yeah? Come on, Jim. Come on, get it, get
Interesting
it,
to
come
see
on.
if she can try that.
2-3.
So here we go. I always thought in these situations, if in doubt, give it a clout. Well, we'll see. Oh, a decent serve. That works even better. Is this going to go right to the wire as well? Jeon Jihee in service.
Clever, serving into the forehand of Pota, trying to invite that forehand flick. Knowing she's going to get in off that ball. Will it be the short forehand or long backhand?
Oh, a little change. A little sneaky rip round the side of the ball. Look at the way that that was chiseled. Nice variation. So just like in the Drinkel-Samsonov match, we have sudden death in the kill zone. Oh, it's just been lifted off the end. Hungarian Georgina Pota must be distraught with that. Congratulations to Jeon Jihee, who's battled it out once again in the kill zone. It's all smiles from her. You can just see that last backhand lifting off. Delight there on the face of Jeon Jihee. She's performed well, round 3, and maybe there's more to come in round 4.
They're so strong, Johnny. Here,
Nice to see the players there having little exchanges, little jokes. Of course, Paul will have a lot to say to Vladimir Samsonov.
Let's just enjoy some of the match highlights that we have here. A few cracking points to finish this first team match of the day. Remember, it's going to be Team Person against Team Maze later on today, so I really hope you're going to be joining us for that one as well. So many cracking matches between these 4 teams. Remember, everything is to play for in the grand finals in December. So stay tuned, ladies and gents. It was a solid 17 points to 12 victory for Team JJ.